that they're finding in the state of Florida and then also Tampa Bay. One of the top issues, and I'm telling you guys this because I know there's a lot of parents that follow me, is child sexual assault material. So CSAM material through the roof. Actually, one of the most dangerous things that these agents are doing is serving the warrants on these people, because a lot of time when they find out that they've been busted for this, especially in the state of Florida, they know they're going to jail. But then also too, they made us aware of a group called 764, which is cautionary if you're going to Google it, but it is a exploitive group. I think that they're international terrorists running this, but they're specifically targeting young women that are vulnerable, using sex and exploitation, and then encouraging them for self-harm, mutilation, and suicide.
Spotlight one particularly dangerous gender clinic, and that is Seattle Children's Hospital. Not only does it state that gender interventions are life-saving and puberty blockers are reversible, but it partners with its autism center. Youth with autistic traits are overly represented in the exploding cohort of children and young adults adopting trans identities. They tend not to conform to rigid sex stereotypes, leaving them vulnerable to believing that there's something wrong with them. Combining the autism and pediatric gender centers provides a steady stream of patients for expensive and lifelong gender treatments. Seattle Children's is not alone in this marketing scheme. Seattle's Gender Clinic authored and the AAP published a perspective advancing the notion that refusing to modify a child's sex traits constitutes medical and emotional abuse. Parents who refuse to consent to have their daughter's breasts removed or sexual function destroyed are seen as abusers by the largest pediatric medical society in the United States. And if I recall correctly, Seattle Children's had one of the most prominent booths at the AAP convention this year, where some detransitioners and I were escorted out from our paid-for booth because we dared to try to educate pediatricians. So yes, the AAP knows of the harms, but continues to support gender procedures.
They don't give grades to parents, but if this is your child, you fail. I'm sure mom and dad thought this was just the cutest thing ever and they were creating the next big internet sensation. That probably didn't happen, but here's what I can guarantee you did happen. First, this video has been downloaded and saved millions of times by pedophiles around the world. At least one of those perverts is tech savvy enough to have made an AI-generated porn video featuring this little girl's likeness, and it's getting shared thousands of times a day throughout their secret community. Lastly, there's a child sex trafficker somewhere out there doing everything he can to find this child and see if an abduction might be possible. If you think I'm making any of this up or overstating it for dramatic purposes, you don't understand what happens on the dark web, and you don't understand the depths of depravity of the child sexual predators who hang out there. Bottom line, moms and dads, stop pimping your kids out for your own desperate need for attention. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and share this video with someone who needs a not so gentle reminder.